Walter State Community College, where we are in an Apple Distinguished Program 2015 through 2017. And where faculty and students are engaged in finding ways to use mobile learning, to create, to communicate, and to learn in new and different ways. We hope that you will enjoy today's Periscope Spotlight and try to use at least one of the tools or practices in your own classrooms. Thanks.
All right, so welcome to Walter State Community College. We are right now in the Student Services building, heading toward counseling and testing this morning. We're glad you joined us. I'm Darlene Smith, and away we go. Hello, Linda Weeks. And down the hall. Morning, everyone. And here we go into the counseling and testing office, where we meet Roxanne Bowen.
Hello.
Hello, Roxanne. So tell us what you've got going on in here.
Well, this is the counseling and testing office, and we do a variety of things in this office. First thing is counseling. So we sometimes do, if you don't know what you want to do, we will do counseling to help you figure out what it is in life that you think you might want to do. If you have stress, test anxiety, anything like that, you can come by here. If you're having alcohol and drug issues, you can come back here and we will help you find some other sources that can give you a little bit more than we can do here. If you're just having issues at home, or you have issues, some of your friends or family have issues and you want to talk to us about it, we can do that. We even have a candy basket, so if you just want to come by and get some candy therapy, you can do that as well.
Oh, that sounds great.
And we do a little bit of advising, we do some mentoring, and we probably see about 300 students or so each year for that. Another big thing that we do in this office is testing. Last year we gave about 6,500 tests.
Wow.
And we do the HESI, we do the GRE, we do praxis exams, we do entrance tests when you want to come to school. When you leave, you come take the exit here. We do proctoring for online classes, and we also do the GED. So one of the things that we've used technology to do is to help us to keep up with how many students we have. We want to make sure that we are meeting the needs in the different areas that we have students. So we have this kiosk.
And where did we get the kiosk?
We got this from Robbie Melton. She was very gracious to donate this to us to help us in this endeavor. So here we have, you would come in, you would sign in, you put your first name and your last name, you would scroll through the list for the different things that you might come into this office to do.
Okay, and so is this their Walter State username and password, or is this a separate one?
They don't even have to use their password or their username. We just want their first and last name.
Okay.
Once they pick which one they want to do, say they're here for the praxis, we would hit continue. Wants me to put in a name, so.
Okay. Do they have to put their real name in, Roxanne?
Yes, and this is confidential. This is just
gotcha.
for our record. So if you're here and you put in you want to see counseling, no one else will know about this but us.
Okay.
So this is confidential. It's just for us. Once you put that in, no one else can see.
Okay.
And then we have a place for a signature. We usually tell you just to scribble. We're not really concerned about that. This was a free app, so it's not something we need, but we'll take it since we are trying to save taxpayer money and use a free app.
Someone's asking, what app is that?
This is called Inside.
Inside. I-N-S-I-D-E?
Yes.
Inside. Inside. Okay, and it's free.
And it is free. You
Okay.
can get another version and pay for that, but the initial app is free. So this is the one that we use.
So are there limitations to the app Inside?
The biggest limitation is you have to, after you get 1,500 names, and it can email you daily, or you can go in and have a report sent to you and in an Excel form so that you can kind of categorize.
Right.
Once you get 1,500 names, it doesn't take any more names. So what we do is we just send that report, delete the app, and then put it back on.
Oh, that is a great idea. That is a great workaround.
Yes.
Okay. And so do they scribble with their finger?
Just scribble.
Okay.
I said we don't really care about the signature as
Okay.
much as just kind of making sure. We said we just want the numbers so we can make sure that we're meeting the needs of our students.
Right, right. So this is, I see you have a secretary here at the desk,
Yes.
but this is what they meet first? And students are
Yes.
comfortable doing this?
Yes, yeah, we haven't had any problems. Vicki,
Great.
she'll kind of guide them over here and we'll let them know, and then we'll send them to whichever area it is in here that they need to go.
All right, and then does this information get to you all, the counselors in here at all, or does this just go to a database?
I actually have it set up to come to me. I will come out and I will email it to myself. About once a month I try to send myself the spreadsheet so we can kind of look at it and see, you know, where our greatest numbers are, and if we need to adjust when we give tests or how many seats we have for tests. We can do all of that based on these numbers. So that's why we're very happy to have this in here.
Wow, that is awesome. All right, anything else you'd like to share?
Just make sure to come by if you need to see us. Like I said, you can come by for any reason. You can make an appointment, or you can just stop by if you're having a crisis. You just need to come in, scream and cry. I have stuffed animals in my office. Like I said, we have a candy basket. So, you know, we're here to support you. We want you to be successful in school. And sometimes things outside of the classroom kind of get in the way. And so please come and see us so that we can help you get through those things so that you can do well in your classes and go and be whatever it is that you want to be in life.
All right, thanks so much, Roxanne Bowen in the Counseling and Testing Office. This is our first edition of the 20-Minute Mentor, 9:30 on Tuesday morning. See you next week.